Hi, my name is Kenneth Trotter Jr., and this is Word 110-20, and today's topic is Memorial Hall. Memorial Hall is located in the central campus at the end of Funkhauser Drive on the University of Kentucky's campus. It was built in 1929 as a memorial to those who died in World War I. Today it's used for lectures, performances, and student activities. In the lobby of Memorial Hall is a large fresco. This fresco was painted by Anne Rice O'Hanlon. The fresco represents early Lexington and central Kentucky. A fresco is just a big word for a watercolor painting done on a large plaster wall. Although the fresco is rather large and is right at the center of the lobby in Memorial Hall, I'm willing to bet most students don't even notice it, nor do they know why Memorial Hall is even a memorial. Wouldn't it be interesting to find out? I mean, hundreds, maybe even thousands of students walk in and out of that building on school days and maybe a little less on non-school days. But these people are inside of this building calling it Memorial Hall, not knowing why it's a memorial. The first person I'm going to interview is a black male about 5'9", 5'10" in height, between 18 and 20 years old. Hi, what's your name?
Jaquil.
How long have you been here?
It's my third year here.
So you're a junior?
Yeah.
Have you ever been into Memorial Hall?
Yeah. Got a class there.
What class?
Biology.
Biology? No classes regarding, like, the history of the building?
Nah, I had a history class my freshman year, but it was like Western European.
Western European. Have you been to any events at Memorial Hall?
Not at Memorial Hall.
So since you've had class there, that means you've been inside, correct?
Yeah.
So have you ever noticed the fresco, the big painting by the doors in the lobby?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you how long have you looked at it?
Just glanced at it as I was walking into class.
So have you ever noticed the panels on it? Like the top panel is white people and the bottom panel is black people?
Nah, I haven't noticed. I never really looked at it that hard.
Yeah, the painting was actually finished in the 1930s in Kentucky. So, 1930s southern states of the United States, racist and stuff. So, actually, the white people on top are just living life, basically doing normal everyday things, and the black people are on the bottom, doing all their, slave work, as you would say. Do you think this message could cause any conflicts between the students?
Definitely. If they look at it, I feel like some people would be offended by it.
So you think they should, edit it, take it down, or cover it up or anything?
Yeah, maybe. It's a touchy issue because, it is history, but, the effect that it's what it's showing isn't, necessarily what people believe in this day. So, it's offensive.
So, you've been in Memorial Hall a lot. Do you know why it's a memorial?
I know it has something to do with one of the world wars, but other than that, not really.
It's actually supposed to be a memorial for the veterans from Kentucky who died in World War I. It's actually it's a very small sign in front of the building that gives a little brief overview on it. And none of the classes you ever been in ever say anything about it?
Yeah, my history class I took my freshman year said a little bit about it, but other than that, I never really heard anything else about it.
How big was your history class or your biology class?
Biology class is I think 600 people, and the history class was about, I would say 100.
Next person I'm going to talk to is a black female. She seems to be about 5'7" in height, about 18, 19 years old. Hi, so what's your name?
My name is Gabrielle.
So how long have you been a student at UK?
Just a couple of months. This is my first year.
Also, have you ever been in Memorial Hall?
I have a few times.
For class?
No, for different events.
What kind of events?
One includes the late night film series, and I've seen a couple movies there. And then I had a lecture for my nursing program.
So the lecture was a class? It's not a class?
No.
Okay. What kind of movies did you guys watch?
I've seen animated, I've seen action movies, I've seen dramas. They have them all.
So did you go into the lobby doors when you went to Memorial Hall?
Yes and no.
Have you ever noticed the big painting by the doors before you walked into the auditorium?
No, I've never noticed it because there have always been people and tables set up before it.
So you never like noticed the painting, the people in it. You never like seen the wall.
No, I didn't realize there was a painting there.
So in the painting, it's in panels. On the top half, it is white people, and on the bottom part is black people. It was made in the 1930s by Anne Rice O'Hanlon.
Okay.
She was at UK specifically to make that painting. And subliminally, it is racist seeing black people working underneath the white people who are just living regular lives. How do you feel about that?
I feel that would portray racism, putting one class or race of people under another.
So do you believe that painting could cause racial conflicts between the students?
If paid enough attention, yes.
So what do you think they should do about it to prevent the racial conflicts?
Talk about why the painting was made, maybe have us have a little more understanding.
So in the events that you were there at Memorial Hall for, have they ever mentioned why it's a memorial?
No, never.
So it's safe to say that you've been to Memorial Hall a few times and never knew why it was a memorial?
Yeah, I don't even know why it's called Memorial Hall.
Well, it's actually called Memorial Hall because it's supposed to be a memorial for the people who fought and died in World War I who were from Kentucky. So since it's a memorial, do you think it's respectful to the families who have come to remember their families who fought and died in the war while you guys are watching movies?
Playing the movies isn't really a memorial of the Civil War veterans, so in that aspect, no, but maybe if they had some type of service every once in a while, that could be a little more respectful.
Now, you listeners at home, think about it. How would you feel if you are visiting Memorial Hall in honor of a loved one that fought and died in World War I and hear this? I can imagine you wouldn't be too happy. This podcast was in no way to bash the University of Kentucky. It was just to raise awareness. And with that said, this is Word 110-20 signing off.